Hey everybody. Now, I talk about awareness a lot and about how we must actively engage to try to understand, what it is we feel, what it is we think, where it is we want to put our energy, what motivates our actions, etc. And I always talk about it because that's how I always understood it up to this point, as something that we must actively engage in order that we can learn and grow and expand. But then yesterday when I was meditating, though, I had a breakthrough, and I realised that as a result of that, I realised that actually we are not always aware that we are feeling something, that we believe something, that we know something, and that actually awareness is something that also we must arrive at times. It isn't something that we can always sort of push ourselves just because we want to know. Now, then this morning I read something in this book here, the definition of Nirvana. And this was very interesting because it talks about Nirvana being the stamping out or the quelling of three fires within us, and they are greed, anger, and the third and more significant to this little post, illusion. And I started to think about illusion and reflect on that term and that word and what that means. And I realised that an illusion is something that we live in. And it's something that because we live in it, we can't necessarily recognise it. And also, illusion is something that we contribute to. We can create ourselves, even though that's at a subconscious level. So I think that the interplay between these two things, awareness and nirvana, they're all trying to get us to self, to the understand and accept the significance of self. But again, it's something that we have to arrive at, and it's not always something that we can force or will. And so we've got the numbers 999. Well, I've got all the nines here in the tarot, and obviously the nines in tarot are about awareness. They are about our engagement with the self, trying to listen to that self, trying to engage with it, trying to understand where it is, find our hidden light. And for those of you that saw the post that I created, the full post I created on the Hermit energy for Virgo season, which is on my Instagram and on Facebook, I talked about how in Virgo season we should be guided by our inner light. We should let our inner light guide us. And even at that point, as I said, that was a post that came through meditation, as these posts always do, that I create for the major arcanas. But there was my awareness, my full and complete awareness of really where that post came from, and that interpretation on that day, that understanding of that day and how that was expressed when I created that post. Again, that was a sort of a key for me. It helped me to unlock my growing understanding now, as it stands, of awareness. As I said, as it's something that we can't always actively engage with. It's something that we have to arrive at times. But also this idea of nirvana and how this idea of illusion, and that how an illusion is something that we can create and exist within, like a matrix, like the matrix, and we maybe don't even recognize that we are holding something back, or that we feel something, or that we still have residual feelings about something. So I suppose in a nutshell, what I'm trying to get at with this little video is just to get you to, in a way, it can let us be a bit easier on ourselves at times. I mean, yes, we do the work. I always talk about that on my videos. I always talk about the work that we've got to do. We've got to actively engage. We've got to accept. We've got to be truthful with ourselves. But also we've got to understand that the path will open up and continue to open up the more we engage with it. And that means that something that we know and believe to be true and to be real today might be very different tomorrow. It doesn't mean that what we understand or understood today is useless. That still teaches us something, but we also must recognize that this is what we do when we engage with the universe, Three of Pentacles style. Okay, my darlings, I hope you like this little video. Take care, my darlings. Bye.